And so I'm at the UFC, and I'm with, you feel a little insignificant because, oh, hi, Mel Gibson. Hi, Kevin Costner, taller than I thought.
Yes.
6'2", taller, handsome.
Sure.
Taller than I thought. And then Anthony Kiedis is there, and I kind of talk to him, and my buddy Kevin drops a video. It says, "This." He circles it. I'm in the distance. He goes, "Watch
Anthony pretending
Anthony
he knows you?
Kiedis pretending to know Bryan Callen." It was great.
I saw that. I liked it.
So I reposted that, and then who did I run into? Who were we talking about just now?
People you saw at the UFC fights.
Yes,
I was
Nate
talking about
Bargatze?
crazy car
Nate.
collection.
So Nate. So I'm talking to Nate, and I go, "Now is this a small crowd for you at this point?" And he goes, "I probably wouldn't even show up." And I'm joking around, and then he goes like this. He goes, "But honestly, like I love the sound, and I'm looking at it thinking." And I'm like, oh my God, Nate, you can sell that many tickets.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
He goes to the arena and goes,
Like, I
I'll
don't
do
think
it here.
people realize what that is.
That Inuit
That's
Dome.
a new thing
How
for
cool is that
comics.
Inuit Dome?
Into it.
Yeah, Intuit Dome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Brand new, I think.
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah, pretty cool. But I was just like, oh my Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay.
We ever seen Shane Gillis? He set like the all-time record in Toronto where like the Raptors play. The most tickets ever
Oh
sold.
my God.
Yeah, he plays.
That Netflix algorithm, man, and if you're funny, oof,
yeah.
you will see it.
It's not even Netflix. I mean, Shane's comedy
he did
released
not.
on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
Monsters, dude.
Incredible.
Monsters.
Incredible.
You had fun at the UFC? I told you.
We'll talk about this.
You and I got a heated debate about it.
The UFC is, yes, and we'll get into this.
Yeah.
The UFC is very.
I don't like being
It's
right,
very,
dude.
very, very.
Drives me nuts.
Now, hold on.
I hate it.
Hold on.
I hate it.
Hey, hold
it's
on.
weird. It's like out of our whole group of friends, I'm the only one that fought, and I fucking hate it, man.
Okay, dude.
It's so annoying.
We'll get to that in a second.
I know it's
all
so
right?
annoying. I hate it, dude.
All right. Got to know and who's a fan of yours in the show, Matt Chesney. Matt, he plays for the Raiders.
Oh,
Max
Crosby.
Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Stud.
God, dog.
Max Crosby. Great guy.
You didn't know his name?
No, I know his
He's
name.
the best defensive end in the league.
Ridiculous.
He's a complete freak.
Bubba, he's such a freak. I'm looking at him. I go, "What do you weigh?" Like he's about 260, and he's just awesome. Look at him, all tatted out, hilarious. Great guy though.
Do you know how good he is, though?
I do.
Because you didn't know his name.
No, but I know, and he. I talked to his guy, and we'll get him. Hopefully, get him on.
Complete freak.
Yeah, you talked to him though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Complete freak. When you see him though, that doesn't do him justice. He's so wide. He's just otherworldly wide, But anyway,
He's so good.
funny, great guy.
He needs to get out of the Raiders, unless they get Aaron Rodgers. But yeah.
I see him there, and I go. I saw Marshawn Lynch because I know him through Tarek, so I was
Yeah.
talking to him. But then you see him, and he said, I said, "Do you train at all?" And he goes, "I've been boxing for 5 years, man." He gets in there with Sean Strickland and even Dominic Cruz. Dominic Cruz is sparring with him.
Yeah,
I'm
just like a little gnat going.
you're too big. Yeah.
No, he's been a super fan. He's also a stockholder, and he's part of the board for BKFC. He's super into it. Yeah.
Yeah, really into it.
You had some pretty good seats, Brian.
I had some pretty
that's
good
Mr.
seats.
Joseph Rogan's seats.
Yeah. Oh, that okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw your seats and I went, okay.
I brought my nephew.
Were you
and
bummed
he's such a-
because he loves
he's such
UFC,
a
right?
fan,
Were you
yeah.
bummed out? Sarukian was in the main event.
No, not really. I don't. I mean,
You should be.
I know it would have been a crazy. It would have been an Umar.
It'd been really
Merab
competitive.
fight. in
It'd
a
been
way.
so high level.
Yeah, high
That's
level.
what you want.
High
Instead,
level.
you kind of got cheated. Instead, Makhachev's whatever it was -2200. So that's what you get for your main event.
Yeah,
The card delivered though. The card was
it
fantastic.
delivered.
What time did you get
the
to the
Jiri fight? Was just so exciting.
The Yuri fight?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
It was so exciting.
So good.
And Yuri, because he's so unorthodox and he's throwing with his hands are down, you're always waiting for him to get. There's always a chance he can get knocked out or get.
gets
always.
hit a lot.
It's a reckless kind of way to do it.
That's what makes him great.
Right, but one of the things I watched being that close was his head never stops moving. His body.
It was
his
a
feet.
lot better this time.
Yeah.
Before he got a little flat-footed
Yes.
and his head didn't move as well, but he improved his head work.
Wow.
I love
Head
how
and
people want to
footwork.
criticize. Get your hands up.
Well, it's fair.
It's not.
It's
He was
fair.
world champion. That's
Yes.
what makes him great.
But he gets.
That's
yes,
like-
but you can get caught, and
Yeah, but that's the game he plays.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's the game he
That's why
plays.
he's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
These people at his age, like, make sure you get your hands up. Fight traditionally. It's,
yeah.
yeah. Were you world champ? You weren't. Okay. He's just gonna keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Now he's the #1 contender.
Yeah. Wow, great fight.
Former world champion.
Great fight.
Phenomenal fight.
Yeah. And just like athletic and just doing all that crazy
the best.
shit. Yeah. And just such a
What time did you get there
such
for
a
the-
fucking showman in a
Yeah.
way.
Did you get there for the prelims?
Yeah. Got there for
See,
the prelims.
our boy-
I saw
our poor Peyton Talbot.
He's not ready. That guy is on the Brazilian national wrestling team.
Yes.
I think 7-time champion national.
Yeah.
Brazilian. Now it's Brazil, but he's a wrestler. I kept wondering. I was like, this guy's
Brazil
taking him
grappler,
down.
yeah, black belt.
Not a
monster.
good matchup for Peyton. He's
Terrible
too young.
matchup. Terrible matchup.
Yeah.
Peyton's still the man. He's going to be the man.
Yeah.
But hey, don't buy in the cord.
No, he's
going to be the man. It's just too much too soon. Like I was saying this on the shop
got
show.
your thing, yeah.
This should have been UFC 311 Deep Waters. Umar wasn't ready for the Deep Waters. Talbot not ready for the Deep Waters. It's just they're going to be champs. Peyton has a much longer way to go.
He's got
than
a lot
Umar.
of wrestling to do.
Umar can look at it and go, okay, I can just fix this and I'll be a champ in a
Yes.
year.
Yeah.
Peyton has like 3 to 5 years to go.
Yeah.
But it's just these deep waters, man.
Oh,
like they
yeah.
drag you to the deep water and you're like, oh, it's cold here.
well.
And those guys thrive in it.
You're when you're dealing with a Merab, it's almost like I don't know. Like Rogan told me that he had after he won against I think Cejudo, the next day he was out running.
Correct.
And part of his
He has-
training
he has
and
the-
another part is genetic. Like I
He
don't
has,
know.
he has the best cardio in any professional sport ever, besides Lance Armstrong. Who's
No, I
cheating.
believe that, and that's a lot of that's God given. Of course, a lot of it's training,
A lot of it's work.
but it's like it's otherworldly.
He's a freak.
That'll break.
It's like
your
Cain
soul.
Velasquez. He
Yes.
could take. He wouldn't
Yes.
show up in the gym for like 2-3 months and come in and beat the shit out of everybody.
really?
Yeah. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to get him now," and he just
His pace was
outpaces him.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
30 takedowns, Bubba. 30 attempt takedowns.
and also such a high level wrestler, like just such a high level wrestler.
But the thing with Umar, it's not a knock on, but again, everyone bought the Kool-Aid, including DraftKings and all that, because the Khabib and the Dagestan background. He has one quality win. Do you know?
Against Sandhagen.
Yes. And it was a decision. Do you know who Merab had to go through to get to this point?
Everybody, huh? Bring it up.
Umar ain't beating all those guys.
No,
No. Umar wouldn't go undefeated against that resume.
you're not on the Umar train. Look at
He
that.
has-
Look at
he
that.
has some shit
Look
to
at
work on.
Cejudo, who knows a couple things about wrestling. I don't know if you know.
No, hold up. You're missing. You jumped straight to Hudo.
Peter Yan.
Hold on.
Peter Yan.
No.
Jose
You're missing
Aldo.
it. Jose Aldo,
Yeah.
the greatest takedown defense of all time. Beat him. Peter Yan, he knows a thing or two about wrestling. Great take. Beat him. And I think he set the record of most takedowns ever. Henry Cejudo, he's pretty good at wrestling, right? Took him down right away.
One of the best ever.
Then Suga, and now Umar. So I always go based off, all right, who's their strength of schedule, what's their background, who have they beat? Okay, he's beat everybody. Good God.
But also-
good God, they don't want to be champ.
He's also smiling.
Good God, they don't want to be champ.
Yeah.
And then Umar, let me go down this record. Okay, beat Corey Sandhagen. That's
Bring
it.
up Umar. And by the way, I'm smiling through the whole thing. Smiling through it. How do you deal with that? Not tired. Ridiculous.
Now he's gonna look at his record before. Like Corey Sandhagen and nobody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Florida Atlantic versus fucking Ohio State. I'm taking Ohio State. I know they're undefeated. I know they have the hype.
Right. Because Ben Askren was talking about that. Like, you might be a great wrestler and all that stuff works on that guy, but it's not going to work on the highest level guy. But although I'd like to see the CompuBox numbers between Umar and Merab, because I think Umar probably put his hands on Merab's face more.
Which is what he's a better striker.
Yes.
There's no doubt.
Yes. But it
That's
didn't
one,
do a thing.
But that's
to him.
also one aspect of fighting.
Right.
This isn't boxing. This isn't kickboxing.
Right. But just didn't do a thing to Umar. And
Now, Umar's going to be your champ. It's just not
Yeah.
right now. He's not going to beat a Merab who's been in the deepest waters for 7 high-level fights in a row.
Yeah, so he's 73% to 63 at head, 21 to 27. So Merab had, yeah.
Well, no,
Wow.
you're missing this, B. So Merab outstruck him in the first round. They're basically tied in the third round. Umar outstruck him in the second round. Merab put a clinic on in the fourth round,
Yeah.
and then fifth round's close.
Unbelievable.
And then remember takedowns too.
Unbelievable. And just pushing that pace constantly.
30 takedown attempts. Took him down 7 times.
Unreal.
Took him down 7
Never
fucking
seen anything
times.
like that.
30 takedown attempts.
I don't know how you solve that problem.
So Merab landed 111 of 259, and Umar landed 104. He beat him even when it comes to strength.
Unbelievable. Unreal.
Yeah, but again, Umar's going to be your champ. It's just,
I don't think Umar's going to be your champ as long as Merab's around.
well, yeah, no,
Right?
probably not. Well, if he just needs to tie up some loose ends. He also said he broke his hand in the fight.
Oh, he did. Interesting.
Now, do you know Merab went in with the worst staph infection of all time, who was also on antibiotics? So he thought his cardio was good?
Oh, my God. What?
Oh, man, he was compromised. His
look
biggest
at
tool was
that.
compromised.
Oh, no.
They said most people that had his staph infection, they would probably amputate the leg. You know what he did? He wrapped it up and trained Bryan and was on antibiotics before the fight.
I mean, he's just different. He's made of different shit.
Best cardio in professional sports history of all time.
Man.
It's the biggest weapon. The biggest weapon.
Oof.
Because the number one thing, anybody, world class or not, the number one thing you're scared of, not getting knocked out, not getting submitted, it's getting tired. And when you're going against Merab, you know he doesn't get tired. It's the scariest fucking thing on earth. There's nothing
literally
worse.
terrifying.
Terrifying. Because you're scared of getting embarrassed and you know,
You just want to give
getting
up.
tired. You're not going to give these guys. No, there's no
Not
giving
those
up in
guys,
UFC.
but
No,
man.
but I'm just saying that the number one thing you're scared of is not being in cardiovascular shape. When you fight Merab, there's nothing you can do to match that. There's nothing. No one's scared of getting knocked out, submitted, taken down. You're terrified of getting tired. And you know, when you fight Merab, he's gonna fucking number one fear is getting tired. You're gonna get tired against Merab. He's a nightmare.
Ugh. 25 minutes of hell.
25 minutes,
Especially that last
and it's
10
gonna be
minutes.
25 minutes.
No, it's going to be 10. Yeah. And that last 10 minutes is you're going to meet your maker.
And you're gonna meet
You're
your
literally
maker.
gonna meet your
You're
maker.
gonna swim in the deepest waters.
Yeah.
And you've never swam there before. And Rob lives there.
He lives
only
there.
paddles. He duck paddles in the deep end. You've never been there. It's all he does.
You know who's going to be a real problem is that guy, Renier de Ritter.
RDA.
He's just so,
RDR.
yeah, he's so calm. And I think he was heavyweight and lightweight champion.
No,
PFL.
middleweight champion, one championship. Don't say
Yeah.
PFL.
Yeah.
Middleweight champion in one championship and light heavyweight champion.
Jesus.
Has no striking, Brian. Zero
No
striking.
striking,
Zero
just all
And he's
wrestling.
Dutch. The fuck you doing?
It's really weird.
Going to a kickboxing gym.
No striking.
No striking. It's hard to tell how good he's going to be because he had one shit performance against Mershad, his first fight. UFC jitters, whatever. Don't hold that against
Right.
him. Then Kevin Holland, he's lost 4 out of his last 5. Can't grapple, can't wrestle. All right, we'll see.
Yeah, it's definitely-
We'll see. They're going to give him somebody next. They're going to give him somebody next.
They're going to give him something.
You can get somebody next. You can get somebody next. You go in deep waters next.
What do you think?
I don't know. He's about
That
to get
deep
some.
water shit is real, man. That deep water shit is
Brian,
real.
it's everything. I
It's-
keep fucking telling you and our friends, it's everything
Yeah,
at
man.
that level. It's
right.
everything.
Yeah.
But he's a better striker. But he trains with Khabib. He's Dagestani. He has the
What
beard.
happens when somebody
Who's he
doesn't
beat?
care about that?
Has he gone in deep waters? That hasn't? I'm not betting on that.
Yeah.
And that guy has? Wait, hold on. That guy lives in the deep water? I'm going that guy.
Yeah.
That guy who goes in the tall forest, lives there? This guy's never been to the tall forest? I'm going that guy. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. But you sip the Kool-Aid.
I wonder
That
if
Daggy Kool-Aid.
yeah.
How
I
is
do,
it?
I
How's
do.
it taste now? Tastes like my pee-pee, right?
Now, well, hold on.
Tastes like my pee-pee?
Isn't our boy Merab? Is he Daggy or
Georgian.
He's Georgian.
Piece of shit. Nice try. Nice try claiming that, you
Oh
fucking
man, let me get a little something.
communist.
But no, but here, bring up where George is close to Daggy. Come on, man, be cool, bro.
But that's why Topiera, who's Georgian,
Yeah.
and Merab are boys.
Oh, I see. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, you got cheated out of a great main event.
Yeah.
And if you're buying that Sorokin had a back problem, I'm going to take you deep waters right now.
In other words, you think you might have had the yips?
He had a weight issue.
Oh.
Yeah, so the weight cut issue.
Oh.
100%. The day before?
I was gonna say that doesn't.
The day before. And then Dana, their number one thing is if you don't make weight, fuck you. They can't stand it. Did you see Dana? Furious at him. It was like, nope, Brian, he's going to have to earn his way back to the title shot. You're like, oh, fucked up. And then Armin comes out, he's like, Dana's right. I'll do whatever it takes to prove I'm number one. Whether it's 1 or 2 guys, all good. It's like, oh, that's a weight issue. That ain't an injury. That's a weight issue.
That's a weight
That's what
issue.
happened there.
He
He put on
he
all
goes back
that
to the
weight.
bottom?
He put on not the bottom, but
he was looking juicy.
Juicy.
And I don't mean juicy that way.
No.
I just mean juicy as
Yeah,
in thick.
no, it's normal for guys to put on that weight. So I think the weight cut was the issue.
Hey, where you looking? Why are you looking over there?
Look at that map.
What did you just say? Well, I'd like to rewind the tape, sir. But in Georgia, they don't talk like this, my friend. They're not talking like that.
It's
11
a hop,
hours.
skip, jump away.
no,
It's 11
Oh,
hours.
it's 12
You
hours,
see what I'm saying,
basically.
Bubba? So I get a little. It's kind of Dagestan. Same
No, it's
kind
not.
of Turkmen people.
Tell Merab that. See what happens.
Take it easy.
Tell Merab and tell Topiri that.
No, guys,
Watch what happens.
Guys, take it easy, guys.
Yeah, no.
Guys,
Different.
I don't mean it that way.
Different.
Okay. It's only 11 hours though. I'm just saying.
Not close.
No.
You had fun though?
Yeah, I find it stressful, but it's.
Oh yeah.